In this video, we'll demonstrate how the criteria that are used to evaluate an information source are applied to a specific article. Our article is published in the Journal of Academic Librarianship. The title of our article is Distance Learners' Self-Efficacy and Information Literacy Skills. The first criteria we are applying is currency. We said currency is the date on which the article was published. This article was published in 2013. Several other places indicate when this article was published. We must bear in mind that new research might have been published in relation to the topic as we are now in the year 2018. The content included in this article is approximately 5 years old. There might have been several new developments in the field of information literacy and distance education over the 5 past years, which are not necessarily indicated in this article. The content in this article should therefore be used with caution and validated with the most recent development in the field of study. So, let us summarize our observation about the currency of this article. We have established that this article was published in 2013. Therefore, this article can be used fairly as new research might have been published in relation to the topic. A rating of 8 out of 10 would be appropriate in this case. The second criteria we are applying is authority. We said authority is the credibility of the author and publisher. This article is authored by Ying Teng and Hung Weng Seng. Both the authors are affiliated with the Jackson State University, which is situated in the United States of America. This university is a reputable higher education institution in America. By clicking on the author, the contact details of the authors are included in one of the footnotes in the article. It is therefore possible to verify the affiliation of the authors with the university. A quick search on the website researchgate.net reveals that both the authors have conducted research on topics that are in the same field of study as this article. The research of the authors has been cited by other authors numerous times, which indicates that research is regarded as authoritative by their peers. Added to this article is published by Science Direct. In the publishing industry, Science Direct is regarded as a publisher of authoritative information. So, let us summarize our observation about authority. The authors are affiliated to the Jackson State University. The publisher is reputable. A rating of 9 out of 10 will seem relevant in this case. The third criterion we are applying is accuracy. Accuracy refers to the truthfulness of the content contained in an information source. The content in this article is based on research that was conducted by the authors. This article consists of an abstract which gives a brief description about the article. It also provides keywords. The article discloses the research methodology, including how data has been analyzed. The inclusion of these elements enables the reader to verify the conclusions of the authors and thus support the accuracy statement in this article. Another element is the inclusion of citations and also the references in the article, which indicate that the authors have verified their hypothesis with other authors in the same field of study. The authors have provided relevant references to support their findings and have cited their sources, providing the instruments they have used to test their data. Let us summarize the observations of this article. Is supported by cited works, a list of references, the research that was conducted is verifiable and also has an abstract. A rating of a 9 out of 10 benefits this article. The fourth criteria we're applying is purpose. Purpose refers to the reasons for authoring the article. This article was authored and published to inform the academic community about the research that was conducted at the Jackson State University, which focused on the information literacy skills of distance education students. The structure of this article is to report on the research findings. Scholars who read the article will agree that the research findings reflected in this article contribute to the global body of knowledge about the topic. As you can see here, the purpose is indicated and also given the background and the results, which are the findings. Readers who are engaged in distance learning themselves will be encouraged to develop and increase their information literacy skills. We can summarize our observations by stating that the purpose of this article is to inform the reader about the research findings, which is typical of a scholarly writing. A rating of 9 out of 10 is given for this criteria. The fifth criterion we're applying is objectivity. Objectivity refers to information sources which are fair, covering all viewpoints. This article not only reports on research findings, but includes the instrument and the tools used in the research process. This contributes to the objectivity of the article. The article also includes numerous citations about the insight of other authors on the same topic, which supports the notion that the authors presented their insight in an unbiased or an objective way. Generally speaking, an article that is objective incorporates opposite viewpoints on a specific topic. This article does not emphasize opposite viewpoints. However, this is not a limitation because the purpose of the article is to inform and not to debate opposite viewpoints on the topic. We can summarize our observations by saying that the article presented the research findings in an unbiased way that is typical of academic writing. A rating of a 9 out of 10 is given in this instance. The sixth criterion we're applying is writing style. Writing style refers to the way in which an author expresses meaning through the use of language, words, grammar, sentence structure, and the arrangement of sentences. The usage of language, grammar, and sentences in this article is typical of academic writing in line with acceptable norms. The writing style adopted by the authors does not inhibit the communication of the research findings. The structure and outline of the article is clear and concise and support the reporting of the research findings. Since the publisher is well known for high standards of academic writing, The writing style of the authors are in line with the requirement of the publisher. Let us summarize our observation about the writing style. The writing style of the article meets full expectations of academic writing protocol with an abstract, keywords introduction, subheadings, literature review, and a reference list. A rating of 9 out of 10 is appropriate. Based on our evaluation of all the criteria, we come to the conclusion that this article can indeed be used if you must write an assignment on this topic. We hope that this video helped you to evaluate an information source using the adopted criteria, that is currency, authority, accuracy, purpose, objectivity, and writing style.